Hi, and in this video we are going to be practicing our non-calculator multiplication using the lattice method. Now, if this is something that you really struggle with or aren't too sure about, then please check out my video titled Using the Lattice Method, Non-Calculator Multiplication. I will go through that method in detail in that video and explain exactly how to do it. This video is for you to practice along with me to give the method a go and then see if your answer and method matches exactly what I do. So let's kick this off. I must stress, in this video I'm going to be asking you to pause several times for you to give yourself plenty of time to give the problem a go. All right, so when instructed to do so, please pause, give it a go with a piece of paper and pen beside you, give the method a go, resume the video and let's see if you got it right. So we're going to do 38 times 6. We're just going to ease ourselves in. So I'd like you to pause the video, give it a go, and then see how you get on in just a second. Okay, and welcome back. So, a couple of tips when doing the lattice method, okay? What's really important is that you give yourself plenty of time. Take your time drawing the lattice. You need to make sure it's big enough for you to use. It's clear enough for you to use. So really do spend some time on this portion. So 3 times 6 is 18. 8 times 6 is 48. Now we're going to take each diagonal segment at a time. So 8 on its own is just 8. 8 plus 4, well, that's 12. We're going to carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we're going to get 228. If you got that, absolutely brilliant. Right, let's just ramp it up a little bit. Let's do a slightly harder example now. We'll do 173 times 7. So again, I'd like you to pause the video, give it a go, and we'll see you in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So again, when drawing the lattice, like I said, don't be frightened to give yourself plenty of room, because the larger it is, the easier it is for you to use it, okay? No one's saying it has to be squashed. Right, starting from here, we're going to do 1 times 7, just 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to take each slice at a time. So 1 on its own is 1. 2 plus 9 is 11, so we're going to carry that 1 across. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12, so we're going to do the 2, carry the 1, and put the 1 there. That means our answer is 1,211. Beautiful. Right, let's make this example slightly more difficult now. But again, it's nothing that you can't handle. This method works every time. The only difference is sometimes it just requires us to do a little bit more working out, but the actual process remains the same. So again, what I'd like you to do is pause the video, give that problem a go, and then resume once you're finished. Okay, so welcome back. So the boxes are going to get slightly more bigger as we go through these later examples, but that is absolutely fine. So again, giving yourself plenty of space to work with, really taking your time, make it look nice and neat. That's really important, all right? And it's really important at this point here, don't try and cut corners by going across multiple boxes. Really do take your time. The neater it is, the easier it is to work with. Right, we're going to start at the top left. All right, so 1 times 3 is just 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 3 is 18. 1 times 9 is just 9. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is 54. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it with diagonal slices at a time. So we're going to do 4 on its own. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. So we're going to carry that 1. So what I like to do is try and find my number bonds to 10. That can really help. So 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 1 is 20. So this is going to be a 0, and we're going to carry the 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So your answer is 6,084. Right, 2 more examples to go in this video, okay? This one's going to ramp up in difficulty, but the only difficult part is it's going to be slightly longer because we're doing larger numbers, but the actual process won't change in difficulty. So we're going to do 2,066 times 487. So again, what I'd like you to do, pause the video, see how you get on, and we'll see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, welcome back. So here we go. Going to be quite a large lattice this time, but again, that is absolutely fine. Giving yourself plenty of space is what's really important. Again, taking your time to really segment the lattice. And again, don't be tempted to cut corners, okay? It's really important that you take each diagonal corner at a time. Don't forget about your extensions. Right, what's really important, we've got a 0 here, so it's really important that you block out that column with zeros. Do that because whenever you multiply by 0, it's just a 0, okay? It's a good habit to get into. Right, 2 times 4, is 8. 6 times 4 is 24, so that's going to be mirrored on this column here. 2 times 8 is 16. 6 times 8 is 48, so again, it's going to be mirrored. 2 times 7 is 14. 6 times 7 is 42, and again, it's going to be mirrored. And again, we're going to just take each diagonal slice at a time, so 2 on its own is 2. Now here I like to do my number bonds, so 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 4 is 14, so it's going to be 4, carry the 1. 4 plus 8 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, plus that 1 is 21, so we're going to do 1, carry the 2. Right, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16, so we're going to do 6, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 6 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, so we're going to do 0, carry the 1. Here we're going to do 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 8 is 10. Got a 0, so it's going to be a 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 is just 1 on its own. So your answer is going to be 1,06,142. So we've got one more now, and we're going to include decimals in this one. So what's really important is that you look at your decimal places, okay? So let me just put the answer up. So we're going to do 525.25, and we're going to multiply that by 634.6. So again, I want you to pause the video, give this one a go. It's slightly more tricky, and we'll go through the answer in just a second. Okay, and for the last time, let's do this, okay? So again, I'm going to give myself plenty of room because this one is going to be a very big lattice, but that is okay. What's really important is that for the most part, just ignore the decimal point. People have real difficulty when it comes to decimals. They get really frightened by it. What's really important is that you just forget that they're there, and we just bring it back in just a second. So at this point, count how many decimal places there are. There's 1, 2 here, and there's 1 here. So we're going to have 3 decimal places, and we're just going to come back to that in a second, all right? So again, I know it could be very tempting with a lattice this big, but please don't cut corners. It's really important that you just take this a step at a time, make it as neat as possible, because it makes it much easier to work with, especially when lattice is this big. All right. So again, we're just going to take this top left-hand corner and we're going to go row to row. So 5 times 6 is 30. 2 times 6 is 12. So 30, 12, 30. 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 3 is 6. So we're going to have 15, 6, 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 4 is 8. So 20, 8, 20. And then 5 times 6 is just going to repeat that top row there. So it's going to be 30, 12, 30, 12, 30. Right, let's go through this. So we're going to have 0 on its own. 2 plus 3 is just 5. 1, that says do 8 plus 2, which is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 1 plus 5 is 16. So 6 carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Every time, I'm just ignoring those zeros. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. And 20 plus 2 is 22. So 2 carry the 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 3 carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 on its own is 3. So there's a lot of 3's here. So our answer is going to be 3, 3, 3, 3. Let me just rub that 3 decimal places out. 2, 3, 6, 5, 0. We need to put the decimal place in. So again, it was 3 decimal places. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So our answer is going to be 333,323.650. Remember, when we're doing decimals, that last 0 will just be that. So your final answer for that last problem is just